Our first story is a treat for the eyes. Chuck Creasy discovered his love for painting as a child. The need to provide for his family, though, made him take a little detour. However, as a retiree, he's back at the easel full-time, putting his dreams on canvas. Cindy Carter shares his story.
Working from a photograph, watercolor artist Chuck Creasy sketches the California Light Lighthouse in Aruba, a place he's visited several times.
You know, and these sketches I do really are just to work out values and stuff before I get to laying paint down.
And when Chuck does lay paint down, something magical starts to happen.
My work really encompasses all the things I tend to be interested in, which is quite a number of subject matter, and and I don't really specialize in any subject matter.
His subjects may be varied, but Chuck approaches every watercolor with laser focus. He paints inside his home studio, standing over a desk, so the colors don't run. Most paintings, Chuck says, he finishes in a day, a testament to his professionalism, years of experience, and an unwavering passion for his work.
Watercolor to me is one of those mediums that's just almost magic. You know, when I lay down that first big wet wash on a piece of white paper, it just gives me chills, and you go from there.
In college, he studied architecture and fine art. He also met and married the love of his life, Marnie. But this idyllic blend of art and young love changed dramatically when, while still in school, Chuck was drafted and sent to Vietnam.
Wound up in Vietnam as an artillery forward observer with an infantry company. We'd been there, I'd been in field 4 weeks, and we got overrun by an NVA battalion. We lost about half of our company.
Chuck survived the attack, but many of his comrades did not. Understandably, his experience in Vietnam forever changed him. He returned home and finished art school, determined to leave the pain and ugliness of war behind.
I found out about this watercolor artist named John Pike, who was arguably, one of the best watercolor artists in America at that time. He had a school in Woodstock, so I went up 2 summers and studied with John and just fell in love with watercolor.
At one point, Pike insisted Chuck also spend some time with a colleague who lived an hour and a half away in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. That artist was none other than Norman Rockwell.
I walked in Rockwell's studio and it blew me away. I told him, he was 79 at that time, painting 18 hours a day. I spent 3 days with him, watching him paint, asking him questions, cleaning his brushes, It was amazing.
Amazing could also describe how Chuck's life unfolded since those carefree days in Woodstock. Returning to Tennessee, Chuck spent 50 years as a successful advertising creative director, working with corporations, the city of Nashville, musicians, even a presidential campaign. But the whole time, Chuck painted.
And I'm kind of all over the board. It's all within watercolor, but I experiment and I do all kinds of crazy things.
Chuck is a traveler. His passion for scuba diving, his advertising work, family vacations, they've all taken him all around the world. And much of his art reflects the people and places he's encountered along the way.
That painting over there is a Honduran grandmother that I met in Copan, the ruins of Copan. This painting is a Coptic priest in front of Lalibela, the church in Ethiopia that dates back 2,000 years. And Willie Nelson's always been a, inspiration to me.
There are seascapes and boats and Caribbean locales, warriors, and even paintings inspired by Chuck's 2018 return to Vietnam. Though he's sold his watercolor art since he was young, this is his full-time work now. Finally.
Sitting down over there and doing a painting is better than a fifth of Jack Daniels for me. I mean, it's tonic, it's my gives me the ability to just escape and feel the freedom I didn't have in the commercial field.
It's appropriate this artist prefers bright, bold colors. Just think of the bold, colorful life he's led, turning his experiences and memories into vivid paintings we all can enjoy.
Hey, how'd you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.